Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. Being a little sus here and using a dynasty character, but I do think that Hongju is the least cheap dynasty character out of them all. But he is hard to use, and I would get matched up with this guy who is one of the biggest jet spammers that I know, and he camps a little bit too. It is really annoying to fight against him. Just repeatedly does the same shit with Jet, and it is just extremely annoying. Just trying to get those fireworks off. God, why does that happen? Every time I try to do Triumph and he does that stripper pull shit, it goes right through it. It is really annoying. Ooh, that was a nice dodge. See, again, like, why? I don't know what it is, but it seems like Jet is just really good at avoiding my attack. She either goes under it, over it, or the stupid stripper pull thing goes right through it, and it just seems like I can't hit shit with her. But we managed to outplay him here with Hongju and take out his Jet. Now, this guy uses Hongju a lot. He's been using Hongju since I first met him a long time ago, so he's way more experienced with Hongju than I am. But we seem to like the similar talents. I don't think Encore is necessary. I much rather have Acting Mastery. And I don't know if it's better. It probably isn't, but I don't use special effects simply because I just really like Dancing Fool. Because there's a lot of times where I get hit by a critical and it can really screw me, and Hongju would never ever fall on a critical, which is extremely nice, especially against characters like Ironclad, Ling, and Sarge, who are extremely high in critical chance. So that is one thing that is amazing. He blinds me right here, and yeah, that dramaturgy can really pack the damage, but that's okay. Now I should bring a character that I know how to use as well. And honestly, I'm actually starting to trust my Marcus more than I do Sarge. I don't know why. I don't think Marcus is better than Sarge, but I go against a lot of campers, and I find I can deal with campers a lot better with Marcus than I can Sarge. Especially that since he has good range, block breakers, and invincibility and healing. Even though my Marcus is lower level, I just find him more trustworthy than my Sarge at the moment, and that is kind of sad because I swear by Sarge and him being one of the best characters in the game, but Marcus, just because Neki buffed that health and rift damage, it made him that much better. It's amazing just how little changing a talent can increase a character's usability, and I really love Marcus. He is my favorite character in the game, and he always will be, and I'm glad that he's actually OP again. And I can completely say in full confidence that he is OP again. There's no question about it. He's got a great block break, and that healing is amazing, but if you don't like the healing, that rift damage is insane, especially with Absolute Control. Absolute Control is amazing right now. But unfortunately, I don't use it anymore because I like the all-consuming chaos since Shadow Warrior is nerfed. I used to always use Absolute Control with Shadow Warrior, but I don't do that anymore because Shadow Warrior needs a big buff. This guy's always, again, being annoying with Shang, but Marcus is just amazing against these types of people. Yeah, I kind of stupidly did the heavy. I'm not gonna lie, I spam a lot with Marcus. It is just, I can't help it. I go against a lot of campers, and I just really love spamming with Marcus. And they're always trying to get away from me or do other stupid shit. I just love spamming with Marcus. That heavy is a lifesaver. I knew that wasn't going to kill me, so I'm trying my best to save my shadow form. But if I'm about to get hit, like right here, yep, I'll just go right for it. This is exactly how I say that healing buff makes a difference, because that healing buff is what saved me there. With the original healing before the nerf, or before the buff I mean, I would have lost. I would have lost that game. So yeah, it makes a difference. Now a guy named Devil. Oh my gosh, you know, I really hate going against Kibo, especially with Hongju. She is so fast and spammy. That Shadow Onslaught really screws me up. She dashes in so quickly. I knew he was gonna jump over my Triumph, and I did it anyway, because I'm not the smartest Hongju player. As you can clearly see, I am not that skilled with him. I'm trying though. I'm trying to do someone else other than Legion, but you know, it's like learning a whole new. It's like starting over from scratch with the game, starting over with a whole new faction, since I've only used Legion my entire time here in Shadowfight Arena. So I don't think I'm doing too bad with just learning him, but it is a struggle to learn someone new. It's like learning a new language, a new fighting style, in a sense. Not exactly, but it can be similar to that. But I'm getting better with him, but I still struggle. Like, I've yet to get a OCV with him. That's not a level 11 or Dojo 11 fighter. But against Dojo 13 and other Dojo 12s, I haven't gotten an OCV yet with Hongju. So I find myself to be a good player with a certain character if I can get an OCV with them. That's a considerable threat. But I've yet to do that, so that's why I don't consider myself a good Hongju player. Okay, yeah, that's another reason why I like that acting mastery, because that just saved my life there. I don't think I'm going to win the round, but yeah, he just waited me out so I can get painfully neutralized, but I got some more damage in, so I just find acting mastery a lot better. Although with the level 10 talents, I'm having a hard time finding one that I like more, because they're both extremely useful, but for different reasons. And I'm still not sure which one I like more, because I really, really love that spectacular landing, because it basically makes Triumph unpunishable. And if you're using Encore, it's always gonna hit. Most of the time, it's gonna hit. But that dramaturgy damage, if you can stack that, it is it is also amazing. But we I can't say it. Effortlessly, there we go, finish off his Azuma. Yeah, Marcus is clearly my savior here. As soon as Hongju fails, Marcus comes up to pick up the pieces with his high damage, block breaks, and spam. I always love when people use Commander's Press, because they can't react to my shadow moves. They have to guess, and most of the time they're too late. So I really love to see that. Ooh, that is a nice block break. One thing people that play Marcus need to know is use the base attack more. It is actually deceivingly fast. It is almost faster than most of the characters' base attacks, but it's just a little bit slower, but it can still catch people quite easily. And like I said, it looks slow, but it's actually deceivingly fast. Yeah, I screwed up that shadow combo there. Oh yeah, he catches me with Commander's Press, of course. I just laugh at him because I'm gonna bring in Sarge and absolutely clap him. I just always love to laugh at people that use Commander's Press, because experience is 100% better, but Commander's Press is really annoying to go against. But the previous rounds, I wasn't really trying to avoid Commander's Press, but now I actually did try to avoid it, and look how punishable it was. We will call that a good game. You can try again anytime you like. Okay, so this guy's name appears to be Cohort. That is a very strange name. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right, but I do find Hongju really effective against Lynx, basically because of his fireworks. I wasn't able to get it off right there, but I got a low battery. But it is really good against Link's players. The bomb gets me there, he couldn't capitalize on it. Hongju does a lot of damage, I won't lie. Against Herald players especially, Hongju can really melt a Herald player. And you can just stack these dramaturgy charges and the fireworks. Hongju has some really awesome talents, and it's just his fighting style is just really strange. His attacks with the whatever weapon it is, I don't even know what the weapon's called. But his talents are amazing, just amazing talents. Try to go for the heavy to stop that, but I was out of range. I like to wait too to try to time it. Usually I'll try to catch him jumping, then I'll do the triumph. I love that Dynasty base kick, it is so fast. I really love it. Good reaction time to that trusty hammer. See, I play against Sarge a lot, right? I mean, like, I use Sarge. Oh my gosh, I got caught by that shit again. I use Sarge, like, as you guys seen everything. Oh my god. Okay, this guy is gonna piss me off. Just keep going for that commander's press over and over. But what I was trying to say is I use Sarge every single game, so if there's anyone that's gonna know how to interrupt or counter Sarge, it's gonna be me, because I am probably one of the best Sarge players there is. And I don't spam commander's press, that's the first thing he does. Dumbass.
I'm just immediately gonna go for the commander's press because I have no skill.
But honestly, commander's press is just, like I said, more annoying than it actually is good. I don't usually struggle with commander's press, but I am here. But that's because I'm not really carrying. I have full confidence that I can beat these people without trying too hard. So I'm being a lot more careless than I would against an actual skilled fighter. So that's why you see me getting caught by a lot of stupid shit, or it seems to be like I am unskilled because I'm being careless. But that is actually not true. A lot of the times I don't really actually try. I just kind of do whatever. And it works out. I usually know when a player is going to be good, then I'll actually start being more careful. I won't start camping, but I'll be a lot more careful and play the neutral and spacing game a lot better than what I normally do. You see right here, I'm just doing random stuff. And he's getting these block breakers, but I really don't care. I'm just being brain dead basically, and it still works out because I can do that. I had a whole another character left to use, so it's no big deal if I'm being careless. Okay, you guys don't know, but there's this guy that has the name Tu Puta Madre, and it's actually this guy, Freak Show. He just changed his name for whatever reasons, but this guy is one of the biggest campers, and I knew this off the bat. And he just spams emotes because he thinks he's a godly player. And I find Hongju really struggling against Midnight. I don't think Hongju is a good counter for Midnight, and especially not against a camper. I just really struggle. He should have done his blink shadow move, but this guy is actually really unskilled. He just emote spams and camps and just does random crap. And also, he always leaves every single game that he plays against me. It's either if I win the first round, or if he just feels like he has no chance to win anymore, he just emote spams and then leaves. And it's really stupid, but it's kind of funny though, because I don't know if this guy is trolling or not, but I don't really take this guy seriously anymore, because he's just really easy to beat. And it's really funny how he'll leave. But I'm really struggling to get any good moves in against his Midnight here. Oh, I barely missed that. That sucks. Oh, yep, that's my throat. He's trying to say I'm stupid. Okay, buddy. Okay. Marcus I love against Midnight. I really, really love Marcus against Midnight. Especially now that a lot of people don't have to worry about Marcus getting shadow energy that fast. Most people don't use Terror of the Shadow Squads for Midnight, so her shadow moves don't drain any shadow energy, so that's nice. I remember back in the day when Marcus was extremely OP. Whenever you went against a Midnight, they would always have Terror of the Shadow Squads, so she could drain your shadow energy. I believe this guy has it though, but he just couldn't get the moves off. But most Midnight players don't have that talent. Bring in his Helga, probably camp with her too. That pistol is really annoying, but I just can't react to it. And I'm just spamming here and I'm missing everything. I'm just trying to catch him. But he's just gonna keep moving back and back and back. I knew he was gonna do the dash, but I forgot I have to wait just a second. If you're wondering why I didn't do a jump kick or anything, it's because I knew my next special was gonna block break, so I wanted to let him get up. I think this guy knows he's basically done for now. Yep, yep, he's just gonna leave. Oh, I love to see that. God, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, great, this fucking guy, another camper. Called himself the greatest. I've met this guy, it's been a while since I've played this guy, but I just remember him always emote spamming and camping, and he still would lose, which is hilarious. Why I don't know why people do that. Like, if you're gonna emote spam, at least back it up, you know? But this guy, and he's just taking forever. And he finally picks a Midnight. I don't like Hongju against Midnight, but whatever. Can still try. I mean, they're probably, honestly, probably Hongju might be good against Midnight. You know, against the actual skilled Hongju player, which I am not. Then he might actually be good against Midnight, but the way I play Hongju, I really struggle against Midnight. But maybe that'll change in the future when I actually get more skill with Hongju, but as of right now, I struggle against Midnight. See, I knew he was gonna do that too, and I still went for the triumph because I'm just brain dead sometimes. I swear to God. Like, sometimes I make good moves, and other times I don't. And this time I knew he was gonna do that again, but I'm not that stupid where I'm gonna fall for it twice, okay? I knew he was gonna do it again. I would just quit playing the game if I fell for that shit twice. I ain't gonna lie. Finished off his Midnight there a lot more quickly than the last one. Well, actually, I didn't even kill the last Midnight, so this one was a W. Ring is Jet, another campy and spammy player. I really hate fighting against Jets that do the invisibility because all they do is just camp and camp and camp. Like this guy here. She went right under the fireworks, of course she did. And it's hard for me to do anything, it's kind of hard to hit what you can't see. Oh, her staff barely got me there. Best thing I can do here is just try to get more damage in. I miss the old Hongju where his triumph would have a lot more range than that. Barely has any range now, but that's just because of balancing. He'd be a lot more broken. Again, this is exactly why I like acting mastery. See, I got... Oh, that should have hit! Okay, if that would have hit, I probably would have finished him off this round, but... Oh, nope, yeah, no. If that would have hit, I probably would have finished him off this round, but I was just barely out of range. That was nice, though. I was really low on health, and I brought a lot of damage in. And, again, my savior Marcus, here to save the day. As soon as I can get her out of being invisible. I hate how that shadow, or that harmony protection thing that she has to be hit twice, actually, to get out of invisibility. So I have to land 2 attacks with Marcus. And she's just gonna camp and spam with him. With her. Super annoying. But I guess you gotta give yourself some advantage, right? Because you're not gonna beat me playing like an actual skilled player. So you gotta do something else, right? Trust me, that base attack is extremely fast and needs to be used a lot more by people. And that healing is so amazing to look at. Oh my god, let me tell you. Almost brings back memories of the old Marcus, but the old Marcus would get that kind of healing back and also quick shadow energy, so the old Marcus was just unbelievably broken. But he's half of what he used to be now, because at least he has, well, actually, yeah, he's about half. He has more shadow damage, and he gets that same healing back, but he gets shadow energy painfully slow, even with Shadow Warrior. But at least he has all the other elements. Again, I'm just being really careless doing random stuff because I know he's not going to win. And I have a whole nother character to use. So I can be as spammy and careless as I want to because I fucking can. A lot of people try to say I'm unskilled because I do it this way and I just rely on my dojo, which is absolutely untrue. I only play this way because I know I'm going to win and it doesn't matter. But when I go against someone that actually has the potential to beat me, I don't play this way, I promise. I won't. I will play a lot different against other people. I swear to God. Well, anyways, guys, this will be the end of today's video. I am really sorry if you need to bleach your eyes after watching me play with Hongju. I know I am not good with him. I'm trying my hardest, but I just haven't mastered him yet. And I really do like him, though. I find him very useful. I just need to get better with him. And I'm going to keep using him along with other characters and hopefully develop more skills with other factions, but we'll see, because I'm a true legionary at heart, so I probably won't like the other factions and just quit them immediately, but that could very well be not the case, so I'll have to play it by ear. I'm thinking about trying Felcher and maybe Fireguard, but let me know in the comments and I probably will. It just depends on who it is.